It's Brindley. Happy Monday. I hope everyone is doing amazing. I've had a lot of questions, a lot of messages about tonight's topic, and I just thought that I would just do a live on it. A lot of you know that I have been on a health journey. I turned 40 years old last April, April 9th to be exact, and I made a commitment to lose 40 pounds in my 40th year. And so my 41st birthday will be a month and 8 days from today. And when I started this journey last spring, I was moving to Bellingham. It was pandemic. All of this stuff was going on. I lived with my dear friend Jolene Snell, as most of you know, who is a fitness guru. Like, if you want to know anything about health, she's got a podcast. Her and Chad Himes have a podcast. Jolene Snell is her name. I will drop the link to the podcast in the comments, but they do, it's phenomenal. It's part of Ben Kinney's Win, Make, Give series, and they're doing the health version. So they're doing the health podcast. So if you guys aren't following that, you definitely should. And so I started running last summer, and I found out that I could lose a lot of weight exercising, and yet I couldn't lose a lot of weight because I didn't have food under control. And so I got back to Florida, and there's a wonderful woman named Susie Dubois, and I have, I think that's how you pronounce her last name. I hope so, Susie. I have tagged her in this post, and she is a bio-individualist, and quite a few people and colleagues from the company I work with, Keller Williams, have used her. And so I realized that number one, you can't outrun a bad diet. And number two, that if I wanted true accountability, I needed a coach, right? I'm a coach. I believe in coaching. I believe coaching works. I believe that you can have different coaches for various different types of your business. And so I found the best, and I found the coach. And what Susie has made me realize is that there's so much more than just running and not eating carbs. That it is really about your body, and most of it starts with your gut, and most of it starts in our guts, and we don't know it. And we've been able to find out since we started working together that a lot of my emotional issues, a lot of my hormonal issues, a lot of my, I've never had a flat stomach. I've never known what it's felt like to have a flat stomach. All of that has been caused from my gut, from internal, and you can't outrun that. You can't not eat carbs to that. It really does take time to be able to focus on the plan. So one thing that I always know is that success is determined by 10% is the goal, 10% is the plan, and then 80% is the accountability. And so I brought in the accountability. And accountability in this area of my life looked like every single morning I have to email Susie what I ate, what I did in the bathroom to be kind about it. And we're looking at every single thing that's going into my mouth. And so about a couple weeks ago, I said, Susie, this is going to take too long. I have a goal. I have a goal of April 9th, and I need to make sure that I hit this goal. This was a huge thing this year. I've worked all year towards it. And I said, I need the quick and easy. And she said, well, the quick and easy, you're not going to like it, is a 14-day fast where we basically clean you out from the inside out. And then we slowly start to introduce things to learn what your body likes and what it doesn't like. Our dear friend, Stephanie Brackett, has also worked with Susie, and she found out that she can't eat chicken. Everybody's bodies are different. And I wanted to share this experience because I knew that in my world, when it came to personal development and coaching and teaching and training and preaching and all of the things, that health was the one thing I wasn't in integrity about. And so I went out and I sought to find the answers. And what I have discovered during this process has been unreal. It has been life-changing. It has given me energy again. It has given me focus again. It is not right now, but it's helped me control my emotions. We found out so many of the things that were going on with me. I have epilepsy. A lot of you don't know that. We've been able to eliminate the majority of my epilepsy medications. So I'm getting off of things, that chemicals and toxins that are going into my body, and we're only putting health in to my body. And I wanted to share this with you guys. I found this today. I was not found it, but it was in my closet. And this is my vision board I put together in December. And do you see what it says right there? Gut health. And I did it. And so 2 weeks ago I came and I said, what's the quick and easy? She said, it's a 14-day fast. And I was like, okay, well, I can do anything for 14 days. I know that. Yet how am I going to survive 14 days with no food? And basically it's a shake, yet my body didn't like the shake. So day 2 of the 14-day fast, I went straight to collagen peptides, which is basically just giving you the protein and the nutrients that you need. Thank you, Susie. I couldn't have done it without you. That give you what you need to survive. And it was hard. I am not going to lie to you. I went to Houston for a weekend, and Susie, I called Susie on Monday morning and I said, I screwed up. I said, I ate all the bad things. And this was before the fast. And I said, I ate all the bad things and I can't do this. And it's hard. And Susie sent me a video that morning and she said, this isn't hard. This is hard if you say it's hard. This is hard if you think it's hard. This is hard if you look at it like it's hard. And I played that video for a lot of my clients, for my team, because it was exactly what I needed to hear. That if I continue to say this is hard, then yeah, it's going to be hard. But if I treat it like it's no big deal and it's just another day and I just don't have food just for today, then it's going to be simple. And it was. It was. And after that first 2 or 3 days, it's about probably the 3-day mark, you're going to get headaches, you're going to feel weak. But after day 3, that's when the magic starts to happen and you start to get energy and focus. And then I'm on day 4 and Sarita, who's a dear friend, and Christine Lee, Susie puts us all in a group. And now I have these 3 women, even though I didn't show up as much as I should have yet, every day they're on Marco Polo and they're telling me that we can do it and that we can do it together. And they're sharing tips and tricks on how we can not eat and how we're doing with our shakes and what this feels like. And it felt like I was part of a community. And so what I've learned through this is 10% is the goal, 10% is the plan. And then I would say 60% is the accountability, and the other 20% is having a community, is enlisting the help of people that want to be along with you on this journey. I went out to dinners during the fast. I went out to lunches during the fast. I had a beautiful breakfast this morning with eight other individuals, and I didn't eat. And I think a lot of times we put ourselves on the back burner because we're afraid of what people will think. We're afraid they'll judge us. We're afraid that if we don't eat, we're being rude. Instead of taking a stand for ourselves and saying, I've committed to this and I just need your help to help me reach this goal. And I wanted to share it with you. If you have not taken control of your health, just start with one thing. My dear friend Jolene Snell started me when we started on this journey together a year ago. She said, if you can just improve 1% every day. And I just focused on the 1%. And here I am today, almost a year later, telling you that I just did 14 days with no food. And don't get too excited. I get bone broth tomorrow. Not quite to food yet. Yet I wanted to share this experience with you because somebody who 9 years ago didn't care about her health, didn't really care about who she was as a person, today cares about her health and has lost 35 pounds and feels amazing to boot, and did it the healthy way, did it with the care of doctors, with the care of people, because I got vulnerable and I said I suck at this and I need help. And so I wanted to share that all with all of you, so that if you're out there and you feel miserable and you feel like you can't accomplish it and that you weigh way too much and that you can't run and you can't do this, I am telling you that you can. And if you need help figuring out a plan to do that and then you need accountability around it, please reach out. There are a ton of people that want to help. There are a ton of people that can help. And I love you all. And thank you for being on this journey with me. And we'll see you next week, hopefully not in tears, with a follow-up of how my first week introducing new foods back in to see what I like and what I don't like goes. So you guys are awesome. Have a great week. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye.